Hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're probably like, what kind of setup does this girl have? And if you're back for another video, you're probably like, what happened to your old setup? Well guys, I am on my 6th travel assignment and I wanted to celebrate by doing a vlog, doing a video diary for the next 3 days. Today was my first day. I had orientation and I just want to take you guys for the ride so you can see the ups and the downs, the good, the bad that comes with just starting another travel assignment. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm going to kick it off with just some clips that I took throughout the day and then some commentary, and in the end, obviously, I will probably do just a little recap about how I feel about the assignment, how I think it's going to go, and anything else that pops into my mind. So if you guys want to see what a typical orientation first couple of days of a travel assignment looks like, the mayhem, the fun, all that craziness, then keep on watching. So my orientation was really interesting. I've never had an orientation that we actually pray before we start. I was shooketh. Alright, good morning world. It is officially day 2 of my orientation. I woke up this morning, had to be up by 8 o'clock, and I'm so excited, and I'll be taking you guys on that day. So talk to you soon. Bye. So what did I learn today? Just that there is a lot to nursing that I don't know. So everything so far about this unit has been a surprise. But that's travel nursing. You know, you never know what you're going to get into. I found out that I'm going to be drawing my own labs, which sometimes can be very difficult because you take the fact that you have phlebotomist, and then you have the lab that comes and draws your blood. It's a luxury. Yes, I understand in an ICU setting, I understand I could draw my own labs. Plus, they all got lines, so you just pull from the line. But the floor that I'm working on, I have to draw my own labs, and the nurse-to-patient ratio is 4:1. So that shall be interesting. The other thing is, it's kind of like, it seems kind of petty and small, but they want us to only wear one color, navy, including your under scrub, including your nurse's jacket. And I have my fleece gray one that I wear all the time. And I'm just like, are you serious? Like, you can't wear fleece? No, you cannot wear fleece. They're like so OCD about it here. So I gotta go on Amazon and order a navy blue nurse's jacket. And that's another thing about travel nursing. Get used to just owning a ton of scrubs because every facility you go to is gonna be a different color. Every unit is gonna be different. I mean, most of them for the most part stay in that blue, white, you know, color scheme, but now they're saying even your Under Armour cannot be white or black, which to me is just whatever, but I'll keep my opinions to myself. And even your sneakers have to be a neutral color, and I'm still getting used to all the prayer quotes everywhere, all the Jesus sprinkled into everything. I'm just not used to it. I've never been in a hospital. I guess I've never worked at a hospital that's so spiritually open about it, but there's Bible quotes everywhere. They have hymns playing on the speakers outside in the garden, and I'm just like, oh wow, this is different. Like, it's just different. I'm not used to it. Yeah, but so far I'm really excited. I don't know, I think I'm a little overwhelmed though, but I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I also just want to note that the employee parking lot is extremely far compared to the front door. So I will definitely be getting my steps in today. Alright guys, so this hospital legit has somebody that follows you around and documents for you. They're called a scribe. Look it up. Yes, I said it. They have somebody hired that follows you around and documents for you. Keep watching so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, so just a little rundown of my day, the highlights and stuff like that. I wrote little notes as she was going through because I was like, ooh, maybe there's some things I would like to talk about. So one of the things that was pretty cool, oh, did I mention the scribes actually do your whiteboard for you? Yes, they will update your whiteboard. Let's just, okay, no more scribe talk. But anyways, the work culture is really, really nice. Like I said earlier, I've never worked at a Christian-based organization. I mean, I know there's Catholic hospitals and things like that, or Saint whatever, but I've never worked at any of them. So it was just so interesting. Like, you're walking down the hall and there's pictures and giant posters of Jesus everywhere, and there's Bible verses, and I'm just like, I feel so blessed to be working here because they have scribes, amongst other things. But yeah, I've never worked at a Christian-based organization, but just bringing it back because I don't want this video to be based on my experience, like a review of the hospital. Just kind of bringing it back to make it more educational. Travel nursing is amazing because you get to go to so many different hospitals and you realize there's like a million ways to skin a cat, and it's just so crazy when you see hospitals that find ways to make your job so much easier. You're just like, if I could just take a little bit from this hospital and a little bit from that hospital and I put it all together, this would be like the perfect hospital. Because, like, for example, like this hospital doesn't have the iPhone. They have like the older Nokias, and I was like, dang, like I really wish they had the iPhones because they're cool and I have an iPhone, so I always have a charger. You could text the doctors on them. You can pull up the doctor's name on them because obviously they're touchscreen, and they're smartphones. So like little things like that. But then you have scribes, so it kind of makes up for everything. But other than that, like, I really did have a good day. What else? Oh, the other thing, as far as like this hospital is concerned, is just, actually no, this hospital is awesome. I have no complaints. So far, I did have a couple of concerns, but when I saw the scribes, all of that went out the window, and I was happy. You couldn't tell me nothing. This hospital is fantastic. All right, guys, so it is approximately 9:27 and I am leaving my job. It was my first day. I'm just gonna start my drive home, and when I get home, because I don't want to be out too long, when I get home I will vlog about my day. But I just want to let you guys know that day one by myself started off with me leaving at 9:30 at night. So that kind of gives you a gist of how my day went. All right, guys, so that is the end of the vlogging experience. So this is just gonna be my take on everything and just a little bit of commentary. So day 3, oh my goodness. So day 3 actually included yours truly having a mini nervous breakdown in the break room with her charge nurse comforting her as tears were rolling down her eyes. And I have never cried at work in my entire life, and it was the most humbling, beautiful thing that I've ever experienced. And I feel like it really just gave me a new perspective on nursing. And I feel like it's a lesson that I want to share with nurses out there, because no matter how confident you may be in your field, you can always learn something. And I've sometimes have seen when I've worked at various hospitals that sometimes a nurse will work in a specific department, facility, position for an extended period of time, and they lose the compassion for new nurses or nurses that travel to their floor, and they may look down on them for not knowing certain things. But you gotta realize that if you work at a specific department, a specific hospital, and you have a specific position for a year, 6 months, 2 years, 20 years, you're gonna be an expert at it. But take yourself out of that comfort zone, out of that hall, out of that department, and work somewhere else, and you will learn that you really don't know everything. And like I said, it was a real humbling experience for me. Not that I'm the kind of person that feels like I know everything, because I don't. But it just reiterated that to me, because I've always been a patient person. I've always been the one, if I see somebody struggling, I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to check up on you. I'm going to ask you what's wrong. And it just really, for the first time, I was that person that people were asking what's wrong and how can I help you and what do you need help with? And it was just so humbling. Now, as far as the reason why I kind of broke down, it was just basically because I was overwhelmed. I've never worked day shift before in my life, and working day shift in a brand new hospital with a brand new charting system, with all equipment, like the most simple thing like starting an infusion was complicated because I never used those pumps before. And even using a Pyxis to pull out meds, I've never used a Pyxis, that type of Pyxis before. And just everything was just like piling up, and the most basic things like taking vitals was a struggle because I couldn't figure out how to use their vital machine. And I just had a moment. But like I said, it was just so humbling and so grounding, and everyone in the unit was so supportive. The scribe that I was with was amazing. Oh my goodness, I would not have survived that day without her. And if she's watching this, I just want to thank her from the bottom of my heart, along with the other nurse that oriented me and the charge nurse and everybody else that were just so supportive. And if you are considering travel nursing, I just want to let you know that it's not easy. It is not for the weak-hearted, man. Like, you know, after getting 4 hours of training on the floor, you're on your own. And when you think about it, most facilities require, 8 to 12 weeks of training. Now, before everybody goes off on this, oh my God, is this safe? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is safe. If I felt like at any point my patients were in danger, I would have reached out, or if I felt like, which is what I did. I mean, not that they were in danger, but when I felt like I was overwhelmed, I did reach out to my charge nurse. Everything was fine. But like I said, it was just the fact that it just took me so long to do the most basic things. Like, I was just like, why am I spending 15 minutes trying to run normal saline on this pump? Like, why is it not working? So it was just things like that. But the one thing that I took from it is that I will never work a day shift travel assignment, because it's just too much, at least for me personally, because day shift is such a fast-paced day. And oh my God, I've always worked night shift, and I will say, I always hear day shift saying how easy we have it. And as much as it pains me to admit it, you guys are right. Yo, day shift is no joke. Night shift, we have it so easy. We do not have doctors pulling us every 5 minutes to go around with them. And dietary and kitchen and x-ray and MRI and family and this and oh my. It's a lot, people. It's a lot. So like I said, it was just so humbling. But at the end of the day, I love what I do. I love learning. I love everything about it. And as much as I was overwhelmed that day, I've done 3 shifts and I've completed them, and I've gotten so much compliments from my patients, from the staff, that it's taken me a little longer than the usual, but I love it. I really wouldn't change it for the world, and that's just my experience. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I'll be at this assignment for another 15 weeks, and then I will be going somewhere else, so I'll be doing another vlog for that. And I hope to see you guys at the next one, and God bless. I'm in a Christian hospital now, so I just feel so. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.